Almost all the defensive wrestlers in a match between the intellectuals from Lake State tried to earn a win to their teams. This match, according to the players like Day, is geared towards encouraging coexistence and peaceful entertainment of the communities.
You know, many people are leveling insults that intellectuals should not practice wrestling, but what I see is that it is really supporting the feast that is brought by Governor Rini Twing in particular, and generally in South Sudan, a peace that President or the government is striving to achieve.
7 against 2 was a tough struggle that left a number of them with tears for a chance that never materialized to a win. Although this game was designed for a peaceful purpose, a lot transpired with inevitable injuries where many of those who could read and write were unable to prevent fractures and possible dangerous throws. Some of these throws by opponents had to involve immediate intervention of the umpire on his standby. Mabordeng, the press secretary from the office of the governor, says some of these injuries result from a defensive tactics that are unavoidable.
So this position he was before cannot be blamed on the match officials like the referees or those people who are there to look after them from both sides. So that cannot completely be blamed on them. But that is because sometimes every game that involves physicality like this is always very hard. There are injuries attached to it.
The current positive perception the citizens of Lake State have put towards wrestling is increasingly growing. The momentum witnessed by the increasing number of teams being created for wrestling in the state and the number of games that are usually played by wrestlers in the state. Mabordeng further says wrestling has attracted over 10 teams that are playing independently against one another.
Payii cultural team. Payii cultural team is an intellectual team based in Lake State, Yirol, West County, and the other team is Liadnom Forum. Liadnom Forum is a team that came from Juba.
It was over for the Lieutenant team that tracked all the way from Juba, the capital, and was forced to return with the heads down after several attempts in which they could not win against the Payii team that had to take 7 points in a match they were playing completely at home.
These people of Payii, they mix from people of cattle keepers and the intellectual.
It is not because they are defeating Liadnom with the intellectuals, So they bring cattle keepers to come and wrestle with us.
To be honest, the Payii team did not involve people from the cattle camp. What they did is that they have some wrestlers that are actively involved in the wrestling, that have that sense to wrestle with the people from the cattle camp. So these people are there and they are not cattle keepers, they are students also.